Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. It is Sunday, February 14th, 2021. But I was coming on here just because I had a few minutes before having to be at church. So I was like, why not make a video on how you can actually use a single tray printer to print off all your documents for your signings if you are having issues with finding a dual tray. Me personally, I originally ordered a dual tray, but it was on back order, and I mean that's solely because a lot of people are working from home now due to COVID, so they're just on back order. So I actually do all of my signings with a Brother. It's a LaserJet single tray printer. So yes, I will show you exactly what I use to make sure that I can print both legal and letter size documents and also put them in order and make sure that they are packaged correctly and ready to go for all of my signings. So if you're interested in that, then definitely stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so here is my Brother LaserJet printer. It is a single tray, so I don't have dual, but it definitely gets the job done. So this is a Brother. Here is the model number, I guess, in case you want to, check it out. But on here it's an all-in-one printer, so you can scan, you can fax, you can copy. So this really comes in handy. I really like it. Very easy to use. So it already has, let me take it out. It already has legal size paper in here. So the only thing that you do is when you're switching it out, sorry, it's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but when you're switching it out, I don't know if you can see right there where it says LGL, that means legal. You would just push that button in and either slide it up or down. So right now it's on the legal setting because you can see it's pretty long. And then again, whenever it's time to print out the letter size paper, I would just, push that button in and push it back down to basically shorten the length of it to do the letter size. So I'm going to show you how I actually go about printing the documents out. Let me put this back in here. And since it's already on letter, we'll just start with the letter size docs. So here's my computer. So what I do is I go to, if I can get it together, I go to notaryrotary.com. Okay, notaryrotary.com. This is their website. And then you want to go to resources. And then on the resources page, you want to scroll down to where it says PDF page separator for letter/legal. So you will click on that. And then here, you will just choose the file. So again, a lot of times you'll get documents that are going to be sent to your email that you will just download, like a PDF. And then you can just, choose the file that you want to download. So on here, I would just choose a file. Let's go all the way down. So I have a lot of notary packages, so I'm just going to choose one. Okay, then you just click open after you choose the file that you want to upload, and then select process. Okay, now, so this is what it looks like. It says it's going to be a total of 43 pages that is going to be printed. There are going to be 38 letter sheets of paper that will be printed, and there will be 5 sheets of legal paper that will be printed. So since I already have the legal size paper in there in the printer, I'll go ahead and print this first. Okay, and let me put it down because I don't want you guys to see anybody's information. So I'm just going to print this first, and yeah, let me print that. Okay, so with this, you want to make sure that when you're printing that you have the proper setting. So of course you always make sure that you have it on print on one side because you never print front and back on loan documents. So it's going to print on one side, and then make sure you have the correct setting. So right now it's on legal. Okay, so I will select legal, and then of course I'll do the same when it's time to print out the letter. So then I'm going to select print, and then mine is basically hooked up with Wi-Fi. So yeah, sometimes it takes a second to come on, but it'll just start to print all of your legal documents. all of our legal documents printed. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it the first face down because I don't want to disclose anyone's information. But then after I have that, I will just basically come here, take out this legal size paper and put in the letter size. And I'll be right back once I have that loaded. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely a lot shorter because I put it on the letter size level, I guess, or a setting inside the printer. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and I will just load my letter size paper. Make sure that that is pretty good. So I have the letter size paper loaded. Put that back in. And then I will go back to the PDF. This is the letter. And then you want to click on the letter count right now. So we did the legal. Let's do the letter. And let's see here. There's no information on here. So yeah, so I would just go to print. And then this is where I have to make sure that I change the setting. So I'm gonna do letter, and then print. So yeah, so that's gonna print out about 38 pages, as you can see. And then what I typically do is at the end, I'll go back and I'll just put all the pages in order, according to however the PDF says they should go. So yeah, after this print, I'll be back to kind of tell you guys a little bit more. Okay, you guys, so I hope that wasn't too confusing. I hope you're able to follow along with that. Don't worry, I have ordered me, or I'm ordering me a tripod actually, so I can make this whole filming process a lot easier, so bear with me. But so after we have all of our documents printed out, so we have the letter size documents and we also have the legal size. So what I typically do is I'll just look at the PDF and then just with the mouse, I'll just scroll. And as I'm scrolling, I just pick up and put the sheets in order. Very easy. It doesn't take maybe like 5 minutes to do. 10 minutes if it's like a really, really thick package. But usually no more than like 5 minutes. And I'm done putting all the pages in order. And then once I have everything in order, I typically just like to stick the entire document inside of a legal envelope. So again, I work a lot with AmRock, basically solely AmRock, because I get a lot of business with them. So they go through UPS, and so what I do is I'll either go to UPS store and I'll just ask them, hey, can I have a couple of your envelopes? They're like, sure, no problem. They'll give you some address slips or whatever. Or you can just actually just create a free account on their website at ups.com. And once you do that, you can just actually order these and have them shipped directly to your house for free. Like, these are free. So I get like a couple packages of these at a time. And then I also order these address slips, again, for free. So in your documents, you should never pay for shipping. That's rule number one. You should have a shipping label. So what I typically do is I'll just fold it in half. I don't worry about, it says fold here and tear. You don't have to worry about tearing because you're not going to see this part once you slip in it. You'll see the front of this. So I'll just take that and then I'll just slide this into the address slip. And this is adhesive. So again, and I'll just stick this, with the rest of the documents and stick it inside the envelope. I don't put this on the envelope like right away, just for confidentiality, because some of these labels actually have like the borrower's name and address on here. So just just to be courteous of their confidentiality and things like that and their information, I'll just stick it in here, and that way I can make sure that I have the label is ready to go after the signing and all their papers are in here safely in my bag and I'm not misplacing anything. So I'll do that, and at the end of the signing, again, I'll just peel this this backing off and then just stick this on the back of the envelope, and which is really good because they sometimes I utilize the access points, and the UPS access points are basically like CVS's and things like that. And basically you can drop off the UPS package there. You have to have your own packaging, like your own envelopes and stuff, and it has to be ready to go. Because again, it's CVS. It's not like the regular UPS store where you can actually request, envelopes and, address slips there. So just always kind of remember that. But yeah, I like doing this because, like I said, I'm just assured that everything is just ready to go. As soon as the signing over, everything is ready. It's already packaged and I can just drop it off and get a receipt immediately from UPS. So yes, I know there was a lot to take in again, but I hope that this video was informative. I hope that it kind of gives you more insight that you can do this business. If you cannot find a dual tray printer, you can always just get a single tray printer. I do at some point plan on getting a dual tray printer when I can come across a good one. But in the meantime, it's like, I'm making lemonade out of lemons. Well, I love it though. I don't have an issue with it. I mean, again, to each his own, but I do feel like it will save a little bit more time. But again, after you do this for a while, I mean, it really doesn't take long at all to put this stuff in order. So don't be discouraged. Don't stress yourself. Anything is possible. So again, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have anything else that you would like me to cover in future videos, don't forget to comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video.